This episode is brought to you by Kia's first 3-row all-electric SUV, the Kia EV9, with available all-wheel drive and seating for up to 7 adults, with a 0 to 60 speed that thrills you 1 minute, and available reclining lounge seats that unwind you the next. Visit kia.com/EV9 to learn more. Ask your Kia dealer for availability. No system, no matter how advanced, can compensate for all driver error and or driving conditions. Always drive safely.
I'm Mo Rocca, and I'm excited to announce Season 4 of my podcast, Mobituaries. I've got a whole new bunch of stories to share with you about the most fascinating people and things who are no longer with us. From famous figures who died on the very same day, to the things I wish would die, like buffets. All that and much more. Listen to Mobituaries with Mo Rocca wherever you get your podcasts.
Bad boys, what you want, what you want, what you gonna do when Chevy John don't come for you? Tell me what you wanna do, what you gonna do? Yeah, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Cut to Phat Video. Phat, P-H-A-T, turn a 20 CB.
Sales guy is stoked to see the police. Whoa, cops! I love that show.
For me, he's Mackie from Smart Guy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He was so funny on that show, man, because he was such a dumbass. Which, again, isn't much of a stretch for him in this role right here.
You guys like hip-hop music? I love hip-hop music. Sometimes we freestyle in the break room. If you guys ever want to kick it, we'll flow.
He won't shut up. He's Teddy Rex in it.
A lot of jargon.
Watching the footage, we see Spanish Palms mortuary, guards carrying automatic weapons at the funeral home, cuts to a girl getting railed.
Just seems like we should turn it off, you know? My dad owns the store. Poppy talk.
Ass off for Mackie.
In trying to turn it off, he accidentally puts it on every TV in the store.
KOC is appalled.
Dad rushes over.
Starts panicking. My dad is coming. My dad is coming. My dad is coming.
Did you say KOC is appalled?
I did.
You know, like when you watch porn at the finals, I mean? You remember that?
I didn't get that reference, no. In my defense, we were doing research for a movie that involved a certain adult film actress, and so I was
That's
porn on the computer. Whoa! What are you doing? You left the computer earlier. What are you doing to me?
Oh my God. That, hold on.
Oh my goodness.
That was
What are you doing
7 hours ago. That was 7 hours ago.
I swear to God, it was research. I swear to God.
And repeat offender, my name is Jeff from Dude Where's My Car is there, uncredited, not even listed in the credits. He's biting his lip. Sales guy's dad flips out.
What the hell is going on in my store? Son, how did this portal crap get on my videos in my store? What the hell is going on in here?
He accidentally puts the camera in the sound room on when he rushes and turns it off. We can see Marcus and Mike talking.
Marcus isn't all right. 3 days of this shit got his nerves all rattled. And now as Dr. Dre plays in the background, their conversation is broadcast to all the televisions.
Golden dumpster.
My ass still hurts from what you did to it the other night.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, it got rough. You know, I mean, we got caught up in the moment. Shit got crazy. You know how I get. Yeah. When you pop me from behind, I think you damaged some nerves.
My name is Jeff says, okay.
Okay.
Now I can't even get an erection. Kid with ice cream all over his face says, what's an erection?
My note was, oh, fuck, bingo. Not kid with ice cream all over his face.
Oh, fuck, bingo.
He scared me. He legitimately scared me. They cut to that kid and it scared me.
I tried taking Viagra, you know, pop 1, pop 2, been eating them like Skittles. Another sales guy's bragging about the sound, turns it on. About what I did to your ass. But you not getting an erection, that's a real problem for me. We are partners with boundaries. From now on, you can't say the word flaccid to me.
If you guys had erection issues, who's the person you would turn to talk about that in your life?
Who's our sponsor?
Not who's someone who's already in your life.
I don't know that I would talk about that with anybody in my life.
No, you just keep it a secret.
I'd just go get some Viagra or something.
He's popping Viagra like Skittles and it's not working.
Well, then I guess I would go to therapy or something. I don't know. Go to see a doctor.
He sounds like he needs to see a doctor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not just a therapist. 2 characters listed in the credits as gay hairdressers.
Oh, how are they?
Call Mike a mean fuck.
I love when they flesh out the backstories of all the characters. This is all about the Bad Boys universe.
This is our little boundary box. So we're going to take the word flaccid, put it in there with my mom's titties, with your erection problems.
That's a great delivery, man.
We're going to close this box. We're going to throw this bitch in the ocean. And the only way you can get to this box is you got to be motherfucking Jack Cousteau. We cool?
Reference.
Second time this week I've made that reference.
Jacques Cousteau?
Yeah.
Huh.
When Jacques Vaughn got hired, I said, Jacques Cousteau. He dug deep for that one.
You didn't really dig. You kind of swam.
Kind of dove in.
They realized they were all on the TVs. The black lady's yelling at the manager.
In front of my babies, you got porno and homo shows up in here? What kind of freak-ass store is this?
Problematic.
And you 2 motherfuckers need Jesus. Cover your ears, baby.
Back at PDHQ, John Sally, repeat offender from this series, he's in the first one, is doing some computer work for them.
Big glasses.
Nerd.
Black movie staple.
Mortuary, after 17 layers of bullshit, is owned by Donna Maria Tapia, mother of Johnny Tapia. Every time PD goes after him, he sues for wrongful arrest. Like last year, he won $9 million.
And got a dozen dumbass officers like you fired. And the way he slowly, smugly reaches to suck out of the straw, you really zapped him with that one, Sally.
You mean the suck out of the product placement?
7-Eleven Big Gulp.
Mike says he hasn't come across us yet. They want to hear what's happening in the Tapia house. Marcus says to use that computer brain and tap into the phone.
That happens to be highly illegal.
Highly illegal without a judge. They bribe him with tickets to the Heat game. He wants floor seats.
Them thick-ass glasses, you don't need floor seats. This man can see the game from the parking lot.
You can't work under these conditions. Mike says he'll get floor seats to the Heat. And Sally wants Heat Lakers.
Turn of the century bitch, by the way, that the Lakers were good. It's like, why do you want those tickets? They're like, oh yeah, that's right, 2003. Like,
he gets to work. Pest control is on their way for the rats.
Mike tells Marcus, we'll go in there and we'll plant a couple of wires because you guys told me you can't see.
Whoa, you just said it.
Catholic month of all months.
They get a map of the household bugs from pest control. They're undercover, and we cut to the mansion. Roberto greets them, asks what the sprayers are for, as they're about to walk in. They say for the roaches. Roaches, we got rats. Marcus starts freaking out about rats. Mike takes them off to the side to change their approach. Says, get your head right. Says, Mike, I'm a grown-ass man. He says, get your grown-ass self together and let's do this. There are cameras everywhere in the house as they go through the tunnel. Marcus gets freaked out by rats. They're bullshitting about size of the rats, type.
They're obviously a special breed. What kind of breed are they? Big motherfuckers, Cobra formula.
Roberto says they're not getting into the rest of the house. Only way to guarantee their work is to get in everywhere. Marcus says they'll keep fucking until they find the colony.
Rats don't got no stinking colony. Actually, these are colonial rats. What they do is send out worker rats that are called
marsupials.
These drones, they're explorers of the rat world, you know? They're just looking for rat pussy. He laughs to himself.
Roberto's worried that they're fucking with him.
The Martin being scared of the rats thing is super overdone. They've got him jumping every 3 seconds. Like,
Some people are like that, though. Do you get freaked out by, like, rats don't freak me out. Maze?
Definitely not like jump scare from any animal, you know? I've seen people freak out at non-threatening animals.
Serena Morales.
Oh my God.
Let's put a name on it. Serena Morales. It could be like a fly. Like,
be the tiniest little spider. Just the tiniest one.
Like on the table.
Tiny little spider. She will jump on a table and FaceTime everybody she knows. Look at this spider.
Yeah.
What do I do?
Meanwhile, look at the coincidence. Alexi is being welcomed by Johnny. Offers him a Cohiba cigar. He's heard that Joseph is a wine connoisseur.
By the way, we're just over an hour into this movie. We still have an hour and a half left. Phenomenal. It's a raging file.
We have a full movie left to break down, and that's why Bad Boys 2 is our first 2-part episode since Cocktail.
I could not imagine spending 3 hours on something that I didn't like after 10 minutes. You don't like it. You are a weird individual to keep watching. What are you, nuts? You dedicated a week of your life to dislike something? Get a hobby, knit something, go for a walk.
Previously on Cinephobe.
How am I supposed to go back to the me before all of this pain?
Excuse me? We're new in town and we've never had sex before. Would you give us a hand?
I would have rather seen his cock.
Out away, Bobby! This episode in this movie exists.
You bet your sweet ass I saw a lawnmower man.
Oh, Teddy. I'll call some guys from my neck of the woods. We're not talking, Brooke, about a couple of queens who know a few grapples. We're talking about Polacks that don't have a goddamn future.
You have a stupid heart and a stupid brain.
Regular Einstein.
You think I'm a coward? You're wrong. I'm not a coward. You're the coward. I'm not a coward.
I love cocaine. I do it all the time.
I'm sorry, you guys. I don't mean like homosexual. I mean like...
I got nukes shooting out of my dick right now. I've got so many nukes.
Dick Nukem.
I mean, look at this buffet of ass.
Mouth to dildo, dildo to ass to ass, high branch, anal beads.
I'm the goddamn talent, Mayes.
Look, Gene, I've never told anyone this before.
My head!
But I can suck my own dick. And I do it a lot.
1038. This movie is shit.
You don't know shit.
Holy shit, bro! I had the same note too!
I swear to God, both of you guys are the biggest fucking liars in the world.
Howdy.
You should have saved this for the train.
All right, au revoir, Lubin. Lisa, solid.
Oh, I mean, why don't you just be like a regular person and dream about regular threesomes? Like clones.
Give me some soul kisses, baby.
Hey, beautiful. Oh!
Dang.
Oh!
I can't indulge this comparison to a person that Amin may or may not know in a movie that has nothing to do with this podcast.
That's some 20th century shit, bitch.
We will tangle ass,
Say hi to your mother for me.
and you will lose.
What's the end game? Okay, now everyone's dead.
What is fucking Spence from Ballers? Who cares what the end game is?
I am wrath.
McCavity!
Roberto sucks at his job. He just lets Mike walk away.
Stormage likes the house. Tapia says it's his mom's and it's a shithole. Built a million fucking years ago. He's building a new place in Cuba. Everything's shiny.
Mike is sneaking around, unplugging security cameras. Marcus looks over and sees two rats fucking.
Mike, there's a papa rat humping the shit out of this mama rat. No, he's straight pile driving her. Now, how is that information going to help me do my job? They fuck just like us.
Very Dr. Dre music playing in the background.
Yeah.
And do any animals fuck missionary?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
You can pile drive in missionary.
And then the rat says, "Cock me, ratty. Cock me. Fuck me like a black rat."
Blat. I am fucking.
Roberto finds Mike's tool belt and camera disconnected. He's drilling into the floor, raining powder down onto Johnny and his meeting, and he blames the rats.
How? You stupid fuck.
Stormage doesn't want to talk business until his partner returns.
It's baffling. You two decide behind my back you want to pay me less money and you talk about respect?
Tapia has Carlos bring Yosef in
a tortilla barrel.
Chopped up.
Ah, little tortilla boy.
Your partner is here. Would you like to talk now? He demands he signs over all ownership papers of the clubs that he owns. Tapia will control everything. No middlemen, especially Russian middlemen.
Keep seeing shots of the blood leaking and dripping all over the place.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking blood, man. With all due respect, Mr. Tapia, in my country, I see such things all the time.
Now, listen to me, you Russian punk. Me, Johnny Tapia, will sever your head off.
You kill me, and you will have a shitstorm.
It's got to be some stupid Cuban tradition to put them in a tortilla box. And that's when Johnny Tapia pulls out photos and says, "Should I screw your hot young wife or visit your son, the soccer player?" And first of all, I said, easy, Maze. This is the wrong time to get dyslexia. But more importantly, I looked at both photos and I said,
wow.
Runs in the family.
Both of them?
Both of them.
Stormage starts signing the papers immediately, says you're going to regret this. Tapia wants to remain friends because at the end of the day, what else do we have but friendship, trust, honor? Without this, we're no more than beasts.
Beasts?
Says beasts in a crazy Louis Pinnock way.
Beasts?
Mike is spraying all over the kitchen, sprays on the camera lens in there. Carlos thinks the monitor is out. Radios to Roberto. Mike finds the carnage left from murdering of the Russian. Finger with a ring is still on the counter. He grabs it. Marcus wants to know, did the rat eat the rest of them? Roberto walks in, wants to know what he's doing.
I think I figured out what your problem is. Y'all a bunch of filthy motherfuckers.
Roberto goes to radio Jose, and Mike hits him with the canister, tells Marcus to blow out. Marcus jumping across balconies, drain pipes to escape. Mike dives out of wooden covering of a window. They jump in a van as two guards shoot at them. They drive out.
Just another day with Mike Lowry.
Carlos tells Tapia that Roberto thinks they were gangbangers who tried to hijack the drop.
They got away in that shitty ass van?
Yeah.
So easily.
Just like Sid got away from the bridge.
Causeway. Tapia wants to know how this happened. Roberto doesn't know. Tapia thinks he's a rat. Nobody puts in danger my daughter, my mother, or my money.
He shoots him at close range, splattering Carlos's new outfit with blood.
I gotta tell you, Tapia's very ass on to me, man.
As this goes on, he gets more ass on. I actually think he's pretty good in the beginning of the movie.
And then Mama Tapia comes out on the balcony.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man, you want to talk about ass on?
What?
Yeah, Mama Tapia is absolutely ass on. What are you talking about?
Ass on? I love Mama Tapia.
Oh, my God.
He killed himself, Mama, as he's holding the gun.
Very sad.
She clasps her hands. Make sure and write a nice letter to his mother.
Back at HQ, Mike puts the finger in Marcus's face. Says, run the print. Touch me with no fucking dead finger. Mike gives it to another cop. Sally gets the shredded papers to put together.
Vargas and Reyes come in bantering.
Oye, señoritas. Listen, we're thinking about ordering a little bit of lunch. Should we put you down for a bucket of extra crispy and a couple of grape sodas?
Couple of grape sodas?
Racist banter. That's a special kind of banter.
Then some racist banter right back at him.
That's very funny.
Isn't it low tide?
You know, I think it is.
Don't you have some relatives to pick up?
What? Yo, now you crossed the line, man. Okay, that's not funny, man.
We're fucking with you. Look, we planted some wires. We need some help. No bullshit.
Johnny points at all of his henchmen. Wants them to find out who these two black. He hit that K like no one has ever hit that K before.
He hit that CK like he was fucking Bob Hoskins in Heart Condition.
Like it was a KKK.
Oh, man.
Puta de mierda. And you know what that means? Two can play this game, you puta de mierda.
He wants some of those coffins. They find the missing finger. It's to the guy that got chopped up that they find out owns a couple of nightclubs.
Joseph.
Sally says, I got something. And
what you got, dickhead?
And what you got, dickhead? I laughed so hard. Golden Duster nominee.
Shredded papers were a pic of a boat. Dixie 7 registered to the Poteet brothers. Mike blew the ear off of one of them. Sally asked Mike if he can teach him how to shoot people.
Vargas and Reyes come in. They found a bunch of fat dough fuckers getting them emptied.
Also on tape, Tapia talking to Sid. Meeting at the Shore Club, 2 p.m.
Cassette tapes. What the hell, guys?
Cut to South Beach.
Bacardi mojitos.
Couple things. One, this is right by one of the hotels I stay at every time I'm in Miami. Two, this is the worst product placement we've had in Cinephobe history. I ordered us a couple of Bacardi mojitos. No one ever says the brand of what they're drinking.
No.
Miller Lite. 3, cheeks, albeit modest ones.
And then Miami.
By the way, nobody is sweating on this beach. Not a single bead of sweat.
It's because everybody's so refreshed by those Bacardi mojitos.
All right. He checks out the waitress's ass. He suggests a swim to Sid to cool off.
She wants to get drunk.
He asks why she doesn't want to get that beautiful body of hers wet. She says, why don't you just ask me if I'm wearing a wire?
Rather just go swimming.
DA is worried that he's taking her into the water. He's oddly touching her stomach as they walk in.
Mm-hmm.
In the water, he says he wants her to work for him. He owns all the Russian clubs.
He's the biggest X-Man in North America.
Yeah. Xavier McDaniel.
Colossus.
She's happy to be in business with him as long as he doesn't suspect her again. And we get more tail feathers.
Number 4.
Purple suit with pink lining, walking out in slow motion.
God.
What are you, a cop or a model?
Black people in purple suits, man. We just can't get away from them.
Purple lightsabers.
Says I threw something on. I like looking good. What? For who?
Don't hate the player, hate the game. Hate the tailor.
Oh, I hate that. Latino cops, Vargas and Reyes, approach Sid and her DEA liaison in the lobby. Her brother wants to talk to her down the street. Tell her they have a wire in Tapia's house.
You got a warrant for that wire? Look, fuck that, okay? It's like, what?
That is not how police work happens.
No wonder he sues them every time and gets away with it.
Every time they do some kind of cop work in this movie, it's illegal.
The judge in Miami has got to be exhausted.
Oh my God. She's fully aware and capable of what she's doing. Marcus says that she's a honeypot for the DEA. That's why she got the job.
She looks good in a bathing suit.
Tell her about the cut up Russian.
She's about to be in the middle of a drug war.
No disrespect, but Miami PD.
Arrested Tapia 12 times, no conviction.
12 times.
They'll have enough for a conviction in a month or two, but Mike thinks they can do it in a day or two.
What about a day?
He's got the key to the whole op.
He reveals at some point, they're like, oh, we got them, da-da-da. I'm like, wait, is that supposed to be a mystery that you guys uncovered?
I don't know.
He got the KKK boat is what he got. He's not the key to the whole op.
That's not the key at all.
No.
They've done zero police work through all of this.
Mark is being bitchy with her. Mike calms it all down, says there's something going down tonight.
Relentless brother-sister banter.
She says, page me, 20 CB.
Should I bring my thong to dong dong dong?
At a holding area in the police station, we see a small prisoner threaten a cop.
Marcus knows his sister. She doesn't make good choices, not street smart. And then the Dr. Dre again.
Doesn't make good, like what kind of choices?
Men, for one. She's attracted to these dumb, flashy, just muscle-bound dickheads, Mike. You know? Cock diesel motherfuckers that can't even fucking turn to wipe their ass, Mike. Feel me? You know? Just dumb as a bucket of shrimp.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. I mean, you don't think maybe you didn't like get a chance to know any of them?
I'm gonna give the next one a chance to whoop his ass, whoop the shit out of him. Mike.
You gonna fight him?
What I'm gonna do ain't even gonna be legal. I might be up in here with these motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
He stares down White Power Bill. The fuck you looking at? They're waiting for Michael Shannon. Remember me? And we get a flashback recap of the KKK bust.
Oh, man.
More burning crosses, just in case you forgot that happened an hour ago. They take a photo of Marcus with him as insurance.
Gonna send a special 8x10 to his KKK buddies.
Marcus is hugging him, smiling.
Oh, this is a digital photo, too.
Oh, yeah.
Gross misunderstanding of what digital photography was like at the time.
By the time we get done with you, you'll be in the next Busta Rhymes video.
He literally looked at the photo and said, this is a digital photo, too.
They put him in the trunk after they say to tuck ass. Tapia is calling Carlos. There's too much heat in Miami. He wants to speed up moving his money and coffins to Cuba. Tell the mortuary to speed things up. Michael Shannon takes the three of them with him to a drop point. Sid and Mike are sitting on a hammock smiling. Marcus wants to know if she talked to Mama. She's got hives. Told her about the Cuban boyfriend. Not invited over for Christmas.
If you open the door, it'll be a black Dr. Phil for the next 40 minutes.
Reference.
Have you ever dated your friend's sister?
No.
Man.
I had sex with her.
Well, what? For real?
Yeah.
Well, damn. Tell us details.
They were in couples therapy for a while.
Why don't you ask your sister, Amin? Oh!
So it's not real? Is that what you're saying?
No, it's real. No, it's real. Not your sister.
No, I know it, but I'm just saying what happened. Like,
you fucked her.
I know. Like circumstances. Younger sister.
No, she was a couple years older.
And she was always flirting. And you were like, one of these days, pal, right in the kisser?
Yeah, pretty much. Step for step, pretty much what happened.
Wow. Did you tell your buddy?
No.
He doesn't know to this day?
No. We're not really
oh, here it comes.
Friends anymore.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, we're not really friends like that.
Nothing happened. We just kind of grew apart.
I bet you did. You fucked his sister.
What am I supposed to do?
All right. So she was throwing you the rhythm the whole time, and then one day you just called her on it, or how did it work out?
No, I wouldn't say that.
We are not even halfway through this movie.
All right. Okay. Let's go.
She brings up New York. Mike tells the worst story.
You remember my mom went to New York? You remember? And I said, Sid. Sid ran into me in New York on the street in that place. And I said, what's up? And we was hungry. So then she had fish. It was grouper. And then I had some chicken. Remember I was supposed to come home, but I didn't.
It's this classic Will Smith scrambling.
Golden dumps denominator, yeah. And he's just staring at him. The pauses in between. Perfect delivery.
We went out on a date. 5, actually. Now we're seeing each other.
Hold up. You know, really out of respect for you, Marcus, nothing happened.
Hey, Mike, why you tripping, man?
No, want to make sure that you was cool with it.
Doesn't matter what I think, Hey, I had to find out like this, right? Don't matter. Let me ask you a question. Y'all gonna have babies? Little bunch of mini Mikes? Huh? Bunch of little lion violet motherfuckers?
Marcus, nothing happened.
I just want to say, Mama's gonna be thrilled.
All right, you know what? You need to go ahead and woo-saw something for a second.
Shannon interrupts because the Dixie Seven's coming. Marcus is rubbing his ears. Mike wants to talk about it. They start to tussle for a second. Mike wants to know why he's acting so stupid.
This is a dysfunctional partnership. That's why the fuck I'm acting like this. There ain't no trust.
Mike says he didn't lie, but that's not the issue. What's his problem with this? And Marcus calls him a dog.
You a dog, man.
And that's when I thought of George Sedano's GIF.
Like a pit bull with that little pink thing hanging out, Mike.
I know I can always get a mean with that reference.
It's so dumb.
Oh, it's like that? I'm not good enough for your sister.
Listener, what's up? Zach Harper, coming to you live from just making my picks on Prize Picks, the largest daily fantasy sports platform in North America. For my money and your money, the easiest and most exciting way to play DFS. Again, that's daily fantasy sports. It's just you against the numbers instead of battling thousands of players, including like pros and sharks, those people that really try to game the system and screw you over. You just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections and watch the winnings roll in. Basketball's here, right? So check this out. This is the cool thing that I love from Prize Picks. You can now pick combo projections across football and basketball from the Specials League, a league created specifically for combo projections that includes 2 or more players from different sports and leagues. So if you want to do like more Patrick Mahomes yards and less James Harden points, you can do that. You can do that combination. You can do any combination that they have on there. You just go to the Specials League. You want to play alongside people. Maybe you don't want to go it alone. Maybe you want to play alongside people. You can go to, I don't know, Meek Mill, Andrew Schultz. You find them in the community plays under the promos tab of the app to view entries from some of the biggest names in the Prize Picks community each week. And best of all, Prize Picks even offers a reboot policy so your entries stay in play even if one of your players gets injured. For football and basketball games, if you have the player who exits the game in the first half and does not return the second, that player is rebooted. Prize Picks, the only daily fantasy sports platform with an injury insurance policy. So I'll tell you what you do. You go to prizepicks.com/ding and use the promo code DING, D-I-N-G, for a first deposit match up to $100. Let me say that again for you. You go to prizepicks.com/ding. You use the code DING, D-I-N-G, for a first deposit match up to $100 from our friends at Prize Picks. Prize Picks, daily fantasy sports made easy.
Drop boat's going to come in an hour. They see the coffin drop. Made me think of the I Think You Should Leave coffin floppers.
Yes.
Then watch the coffin get loaded into Johnny's vans.
Marcus pulls over Michael Bay to commandeer his shitty car.
In a bucket hat and an open Hawaiian shirt.
Mike tells him let him go. They got to get a better car.
Cadillac shows up. They put Shannon in the trunk. It's a car salesman with his ass on. I'm in the middle of a sale.
Dan Marino is who he's selling it to. Mike introduces Marcus to Dan Marino, goes, hey, back up. Dan says, let him know how it rides. He's going to test drive the shit out of this.
Sid doesn't want to blow her cover.
Bunch of bodies in the Sprinter van. Mike is driving right next to the convoy. Carlos recognizes the quote-unquote gangbangers.
This is the dumbest follow ever.
Super dumb.
He literally drives up alongside them.
Yeah.
You're following them. Why are you driving side by side by them?
Subtlety is not this movie's specialty.
He's like, I don't want to lose them. It's a Sprinter van. There's not that many of them out there.
Shit, those are the gangbangers.
Relax, they don't know us.
Yeah, boss, we got a problem here. We're being followed.
This is a big problem, Carlos.
Sorry, boss. I take care of it, okay?
You killed those black bitches.
Right! Shit, think they made us. Get some undercovers to roll with us.
Yeah, those black beaches now. But the captioning says gangbangers.
Well, you said gangbangers earlier.
I know, but the captioning for the rest of the movie replaces all racist terms for them with gangbangers.
That's true.
Which is a racist term.
It's their bingo, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Michael Shannon's still in the trunk, by the way. I didn't sign up for no goddamn car chase.
Dead bodies rattling around the van. They're driving alongside a train. Mike, I see you got your mind on doing some dumb shit, so please let me out. The van gets ahead of the train.
Seen this in a movie once, but they didn't make it.
Then he just waits for the train to pass and then cuts along the tracks. What?
Yeah, that's a continuity error right there.
How short is that train?
Also, like, it was just a little anticlimactic. I thought he was gonna like jump through the train or some shit.
So did I.
Dan Marino should definitely buy this car, but not this one, because I'm gonna fuck this one up, but he should definitely get one like it.
I laughed. I like that line.
And then the dead bodies are falling out of the van.
Oh, let the bodies hit the floor.
Like those cars on the Mack truck earlier.
This shit is nasty. The van's being driven all over.
Crazy drift.
Yeah.
Past some random buff dudes working out.
Well, it's Miami.
Henchmen pretend to be undercover cops and clear out a building. Another body goes sliding out. They run it over.
I wrote more bodies flying out. One gets decapitated. Clip it, Mayes.
I smacked him in the head and almost decapitated him.
It's decapitated, champ.
Whatever, motherfucker!
Henchmen shove out filing cabinets and start shooting at them. Mike crashes into the bank. If this was my car, I'd be pissed.
Airbags never deploy.
I wrote, we have another shootout. As I typed that, Marcus yells, we're going to break the world record for gunfights in a week.
Enter!
This is not the time to criticize. I can't work with you blaming shit on me all the time.
This is not your fault. This is not your fault. No. Bullshit. Everything's your fault. They rush to the office. The goons were in. They're gone. Mike jumps on top of the Sprinter van. It's been abandoned. No bodies in there.
Enormous Pepsi truck in the foreground.
Marcus sees them moving, runs after the driver.
Love this foot chase, by the way. Very Baytime, the way it's shot.
Yeah, absolutely. They run up the metro rail. Mike wrestles with the guy on the train. Marcus jumps on the back of it on the outside. Mike disarms him. He bites Mike's arm. Fist fight. He tackles Mike through the glass, and now they're on the platform in front of the train as it moves. He's choking Mike. Marcus shoots the glass.
You know why Marcus shoots the glass, right?
Why?
Because if young Metro don't shoot you, I'm going to shoot you.
I liked it.
Mike throws off the henchman. I think he gets third rail electrocuted, but then he's immediately run over by the train, which comes to a grinding halt, and we hear the squelching of his body.
I got to send you guys a picture of this very ass-on woman in the train. Yeah, this woman.
Is it going to be better or worse than the plastic baby in Legion?
I don't think anyone get to the babies, but look at this woman's face, man.
Wow.
So those are the ladies that Will Smith sits on their lap for a hot second and says, that boy bit me. But they're just thrilled that Will Smith is sitting on their lap. They are not acting.
Marcus says, we lost the coffin. You barbecued our only lead, Mike. This has got to be the worst, most emotional cop week of my life.
Yeah, it's been a little rough.
Crime scene at the bank with bodies being cleaned up.
John Doe's they found out here empty. Empty Doe's. Fat Doe's.
Ah, get it?
Reyes and Vargas happy that the more they screw up, the more they look like rock stars.
Oh, man, there's so much cliche buddy cop shit in this scene. You got the strained relationship between partners.
Yeah.
You got the other cops who are the rivals of this tag team. You got the angry captain. Then I thought to myself, wait a sec, is cliche buddy cop shit a horseman?
Oh, I don't mind that.
I'd file that under banter, but sure.
Buddy cop?
Buddy cop banter. Joey Pants shows up and role plays as the two of them.
Do you both wake up in the morning, call each other up? Good morning, Marcus. Good morning, Mike. How you doing? All right. So, how are we gonna fuck up the captain's life today? Gee, I don't know. Ooh, look, over there. Let's kill 3 fat people and leave them on the street.
Hey, they were dead before we ran over them.
It doesn't matter whether they were dead or not. God damn it!
Explains how he's got to bring in all these guys to do their jobs, clean up the crime scene.
I got detectives. See, they're detecting shit.
You're like a bunch of blood-sucking ticks draining the lifeblood out of this department. Woosah! Damn the woosah, Captain. Did you just call me a tick?
I was referring to him. Not normal corpses. He says if he threw out of a speed and ice truck and then ran over your head, you wouldn't be normal either. Mike wants to think about this. Bodies have been emptied by a drug smuggler who happens to own a mortuary. Tapia has the perfect cover. Mike wants a warrant. Captain's freaked out. No warrant. Every time they go after him, he sues and he wins.
He's untouchable. They'll fire us. Disband TNT. Stick me in a fucking coffin. As he's lecturing them, the trunk is rattling. The fuck is that? It's Michael Shannon. This man has violated my rights.
Is there really no air in the trunk of a car? I always feel like people are full of shit.
There's got to be air in there.
I could be in the trunk of a car. I mean, like, it's not comfortable, but I'm not going to be like breathing all hard and shit. I hate when people do that.
Tell you what, when we go to New Orleans for the live show,
right?
We'll put you in the trunk of a car and we'll drive around. We'll see.
I'm down for that.
All right. There we go. Content.
We're not driving to New Orleans, though. Just want to be clear. We're not driving back from New Orleans.
With you in the trunk.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that.
Who the fuck is that? Running people over is not enough for you? Now you're into kidnapping? Mike tries to explain and Joey Pants cuts him off. So much brass up my ass, I could be playing the Star Spangled Banner. Hershey Highway.
Another ass analogy from Joey Pants.
Marcus tells Mike he's not cut for this. Mike says he can't do this right now. He's reevaluating what's important about being a cop. No, about being your partner.
Once they nail Tapia, they're over. He's already signed his transfer papers.
Ooh.
So they've both revealed their secrets.
Stinks.
It's gotten a little too serious, so let's get a little comic relief.
Oh, you think so?
Marcus's daughter going on a date.
Oh my God.
This is a great golden dumpster.
This scene is unbelievable, man. She doesn't want him to embarrass her with Reggie by asking a lot of questions. Everybody knows you're a cop and it makes people nervous. Well, why nervous? He on crack?
Doorbell, it's Mike. He has a sneak and peek warrant from the judge for the mortuary. Can't touch anything.
That's not legal.
Patriot Act, motherfucker.
That's ridiculous, dude.
Post 9/11. I looked it up because I didn't believe it either.
Yeah, wow. You can look, but you can't touch. It's like the strip club of warrants.
Yeah.
Touch and go. Touch and go. By the way, ass off for the kids playing football in the background.
Ass off? You really believe they were playing football?
No, I mean, they were, but ass on.
Oh, okay.
They were terrible at it.
Mike wants to know if he's serious about the transfer thing. Been threatened to quit for 10 years. That's what's best for Marcus and his family. As Marcus goes to get his stuff, we get some yearbook exposition as Mike runs through their old yearbook for some reason.
Young Will with headgear, braces.
And big glasses. Black movie staple.
We ride together, we die together. Bad boys for life.
Knock, knock at the door.
Film noir reveal. It's Kawhi Leonard taking his daughter.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm Mr. Burnett. I'm Reggie.
What you doing here?
Came to take out Megan.
What?
I came to take out Megan.
How old are you?
I'm 15, Mr. Burnett.
Motherfucker, you look 30. Show me some ID.
I don't have none on me.
You don't have no idea. Get your ass up against that wall. What the fuck is your problem? You think you know it all? You little young Thundercats. You got joints on you?
No.
You smoke that shit?
No, sir.
You trying to get my daughter high? You smoke that shit?
Nigga, who that is, the dog?
It's Reggie.
Who the fuck is Reggie?
Came to take Megan out.
What you want, nigga?
I'm here to take his daughter out.
What's your name?
Reggie.
Well, no, I heard the motherfucker say your name, Reggie. You taking Megan out?
Yes, sir.
How old is you?
15.
Shit, nigga, you at least 30.
This is Mike.
Can you fight?
Yeah.
You can fight. Oh, you motherfucker, you can't fight. Look at you. Look.
Mike.
No, I want to know if the nigga. I want to know if somebody gonna take my niece out. I want to
This
know
is
if the
a
nigga can
godfather.
fight. Somebody might come say something. The nigga can't fight. She can't go.
This is Megan's godfather, okay? He just got out the joint.
Why you
okay?
putting all my
They call
business in
him-
the street? Why you
They
putting
call
all?
him-
I just got out of jail and I ain't going back. I ain't going back. What's wrong with you? You acting all scared, nigga. You ain't never seen a gun before.
Like, stop pointing the gun at the boy, man.
Nigga, look, don't you disrespect me in front of company.
All right, let the gun go off. You don't
Nigga,
have...
you a big old tall ludicrous looking motherfucker, ain't you? You rap?
No.
Move, nigga.
look,
get out the way. If I see you
okay.
on the highway, get the fuck out of my way.
Hey, Mike! Now listen, have my daughter home at 10:01. If she ain't home at 10:01, I'm in the car, okay? Lock, loaded, and hunting your motherfucking ass down. Do you hear me?
And I'm
Speak
going
the
with
fuck
him.
up, Reggie.
And if I'm there, you know what it's gonna be? Chitty, chitty, bang, bang, nigga. That's what it's gonna be.
Marcus! Oh, Reggie, baby, I am so sorry. Please forgive Megan's dad and his silly friend.
You a virgin?
Yes.
All right, keep it that way. Ain't gonna be no fucking that night.
Baby, the red shirt's nice. I like that. You guys have a good time.
You ever made love to a man?
No.
You want to?
No, sir.
Hey, have a good time, baby.
Go.
All right, good. All right.
We need to go.
I love the repeated bit of, how old are you? 15. Motherfucker, you look 30.
I love everything about it. I love everything that happens. I love when they start rapping Ludacris.
And then they start playing Ludacris in the background.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Nice little favor.
Not only are Martin Lawrence and Will Smith ass off, Mike Lowry is so ass off
Oh my
in this
God.
scene, pretending to be drunk, pretending to be a criminal.
I love what Marcus is like, better have her home at 10:01. If not, I'll come after you. And Mike says he'll be there too. He's got the gun in his hand. He goes, it'll be chitty chitty bang bang.
Yep.
I just think that's so funny.
And then the look on his face when Teresa walks up, he's like, oh shit, busted.
The best part is Mike says, you ever made love to a man?
No.
You want to?
No, sir.
No, sir. He says so scared.
They're off to the mortuary.
They dap up. Let's finish strong. There's still 50 minutes left. You're not finishing anything right now.
As they distract the guards with a fresh delivery, Marcus and Mike climb up to the roof.
Banter, banter, banter.
Crack pipe jokes, calls them Latin fucks.
Yeah.
They drop into the oven where they burn the bodies, knock over a bowl of teeth.
They're putting like toy cameras up around.
Yeah. Marcus starts freaking out at the smell of dead bodies. Mike wants him to stop it.
Stop it.
He knows that Marcus is about to start this neurotic shit again. He doesn't want it.
Do not do that tonight.
Marcus is carrying around Pepto-Bismol product placement.
Yeah, he just keeps that thing on him. Mike starts explaining the process of embalming a corpse and what it's for.
Embalms position. The learning channel, man. That shit got me. The learning machine.
20 CB.
Do you want lunch?
Before my 600-pound life.
Marcus, oh, you're not even going to warm up to it as Mike dives inside a cadaver. Do some cop work. He's a human being. Check the casket. You check his spine while you're in there. Mike uncovers a woman's corpse with huge tits.
Massive fake breasts.
Marcus says to have some dignity.
Thanks to Michael Bay for the strangest gratuitous yet.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do with these big ass dead titties? But you're looking though. Something's wrong with your brain. Find cash in the coffin. Find drugs in the body after pulling out his kidney. Marcus accidentally knocks the skull bone off of one of these dead guys and freaks out.
Mike says, that's the bullshit I'm talking about.
I smell dead people. Reference. And then drugs and money. We got him, baby. Clip Wayne Jenkins one more time, just for the hell of it.
We go proactive as a motherfucker. You understand me? We come to fucking hunt. We go get those guns. You understand? Because as long as we do that, as long as we produce, as long as we put those numbers up, they don't fucking give a shit about what we do. We literally can do whatever the fuck we want. You understand me? We own this city.
Mike tosses a bag of X to Marcus, and he catches it. 2 X pills pop out and into a glass. Marcus unknowingly starts filling the glass up with water and drinks it. There's no way you could swallow 2 pills without realizing it, right?
I mean, one of them will get caught in your throat. The way he's drinking it, though, I don't know.
They are also taught to relax the muscles of the throat. Germans can pretty much stick anything down there.
Guys are walking towards the room with the bodies. They're tipped off, trying to hide, make everything look normal. He tries to hide next to the big-tittied woman on the table.
That's just not smart, man.
You tell Teresa, I'll kill you.
Face first in those tits.
Guy says Bimbo is next. They start rolling the table out. Surprising amount of jiggling as they move it.
Yeah.
Well, so here's the thing. I thought about this. It's not the tits themselves that are jiggling. It's the whole cart.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
The tits aren't moving.
Got you.
I can tell this because the screen is literally 70% tits right now. We've never in the history of movies.
Yeah, Broken Lizard, hold my beer, says Michael Bay.
Filled the screen more with tits. Imagine being in the theaters and seeing 50-foot high tits.
On IMAX.
Thank you, Michael Bay.
Shout out to that actress who excitedly told her parents, oh my God, I'm in a movie. Yo, I'm in the new Will Smith movie. Oh, wow. Bad Boys 2. Oh my God, I heard about it. Oh, that's awesome. What do you play? I play a corpse. Okay. Anything else?
By the way, Amin, that's Jessica Carr, Karr. That's her only IMDb appearance. Female corpse.
Mom and dad did not approve.
Mike's worried they're about to find him, so he radios to Vargas and Reyes to drive the ambulance into the building right now. They've got too many red flags. They eventually run it through the entrance. Mike grabs Marcus. They're gone. They're driving off. Marcus starts feeling the X. This is a great performance here.
Oh, yeah. Rolling balls.
This is where he really...
He's ass off here, but every reaction and stare from Will Smith, completely ass off.
Yes.
This is Magic and Kareem just dissecting a team in the 80s.
He's sweating so hard.
Oh, man. Supple leather, you know? You ever rub your leather? You know, like, just rub it. See how good it feels.
What does love mean to you, Mike?
This car, which I thought was a Plymouth Prowler, turns out it's not that. It's some sort of concept car. Also made by General Motors.
When they get out of the car, Marcus runs his hand on the front of the car like a woman's butt. Mike just wants to get this warrant. They're at the captain's house.
No, this not gay shit. This is man shit. And you a beautiful man, you know?
Mike points a flashlight into his eyes. Look at your pupils. How am I going to look at my own pupils? He starts rolling.
It's a good retort.
Mike wants to know if he took X. Stops him from hugging him. They need this warrants. Don't fuck this up. Marcus tries to bite his finger when he's pointing at him.
I don't know. Like homie Spumoni.
Oh, man, the look on Will's face. I'm dying, dude.
Captain answers the door. Hello, Captain.
He tries to lick his hand.
How do you two plan to fuck up my evening tonight?
Marcus starts feeling Mike's back. Captain invites him in.
They go inside. Marcus is dancing and snapping.
Oh, this is beautiful. Has such a warm feel, you know? Sort of like a Venezuela. Was it, Mike? Remember when it was a V, like a Von
Why don't you have a seat?
Vin Rames or
Feng Shui.
Von Sway. You have a Von Sway home.
Even when he tells him what feng shui is, he can't pronounce it.
You have a Von Sway home.
Marcus is seated next to a piece of art. Says, take the picture.
It's another Buddha.
He starts pulling his tank in so his nipples are exposed.
Mike, take the picture.
Cap doesn't know how to flip through a digital camera. The screen is minuscule.
It's so tiny.
He comes over and takes a deep sniff of Cap's hair, starts massaging Cap like Buster Bluth. Hey, Woosa.
The captain just goes, Marcus, it's 2 a.m. Get your hands off me. Just so matter of fact.
Mike tries to tell him to call Vargas and Reyes. Make something up.
Marcus just walks upstairs and Mike's like, oh shit.
Comes down the stairs in his underwear and a robe, talking on the phone. I love it when you call me Bunny Nose.
He likes the fish in the fish bowl. Big fucking eyes, but a nice fucking fish.
The fishbowl, definitely a cousin of the big glasses black movie staple.
Captain says, take this scumbag down. Marcus is drinking water from a vase.
Will Smith is just sitting there with his hand over his mouth. He's given up. He can't take it anymore.
Mike tells the captain he ingested X. Cut to Marcus in the shower with his clothes on. Captain says the poison lady said to keep him cool, otherwise he's burning up and can get brain damage.
Nobody will even notice that.
Marcus is amazed that he has an erection now.
Yeah.
Take me home. Call the wife. Tell her I'm on the way. We're back at the Tapia mansion. Sid has a wire. She's in there.
She's got a big ass wire too, man.
Deep V bodysuit.
20 CB, that wire is not small enough, ma'am.
Captain explaining the bus to the Miami PD.
Lots of jargon.
Hit the 3 places simultaneously.
Mortuary mansion, boat dock.
Alpha Bravo Delta, then military alphabet is back.
Mama Tapia thinks Sid is beautiful.
Johnny,
Yeah.
is she a Negro?
Please, Mama, shut up. Get out of here.
I holiday. You make your bed, you sleep in it.
She has to ask?
Is she a Negro?
Why is she asking?
Because
Did she think maybe she was, I don't know, Haitian, Dominican, Cuban?
Well, no, if she's Haitian, she would be a Negro. But she could be Cuban or Dominican. So I think that's what she's asking.
I guess, yeah.
So it's kind of polite racism in a weird way.
Yeah.
Wow, weird take.
Also, Mom has some real peach fuzz going, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's all backlit. Holy shit.
She storms off. She gets mad at him. Raid time. Mortuary gets hit. Tapia's talking sweet to Sid. She kisses him. Carlos runs in and interrupts. The DEA stops the cops from busting into the mansion. They have 2 minutes to get Sid out. 2 minutos. They cut the power to the house.
The same Cadillac that Dan Marino was thinking about buying comes skidding in all over the road. It's Alexei with a gun, and he throws a bottle of vodka.
This is for Yosef and Mother Russia.
Almost 2 hours into this movie, Carlos figures out that they're not gangbanger homies.
Bangers at all, yeah.
They're cops.
Good job, Guerra.
They're trying to look after Sid. Johnny puts a gun to her, wants to know where the wire is.
Oh, she is so ass on when he sticks the gun in her face. She goes, ah! She was so ass on. I literally laughed.
DEA needs to pull her out. Stormage has 2 guns. He shoots someone.
Hey, Tapia, you fucking mother!
The Russian Grim Reaper is here.
Mortuary's been cleared out. Forhurst funeral just left for Miami Harbor. Get us a chopper!
Get in the chopper.
Stormage walks through the backyard, calling for Tapia.
You scared of me, little scumbag?
Police storm Stormage as he's shooting his guns into the air. They light him up when he says he's with them.
Yeah, we're on the same team.
But he points his guns at the cops. Choppers are tracking a speedboat in the harbor.
Oh.
This is just a warm-up to the big hockey that's about to happen.
This is prime time, bay time, with a chopper shot against the sunset. Super Bay.
Bay. Bay. Bay. Brad.
Hey, everybody.
Right on. Bay.
They try to pull over the boat.
He's already pulled over.
Already pulled over. He can't pull over any further.
Coast Guard goes in. They shoot up the engine. They've got the caskets and the money.
Howard calls it a righteous bust.
By the way, tailfeathers are being shaken, not stirred.
Number 5. That's the 5th time they played it.
They're celebrating. They're pointing and laughing. DA can't find Sid now.
Just cut to Johnny and Sid on a private jet.
Yeah.
We just yada this. Okay. He wants his $100 million back, and we get sweeping Michael Bay slow motion cinematography of the bad boys side by side.
Of them standing up. Shit just got real. Golden dumpster.
I said, what a horseman race this is. He says shit got real, and I said, same note too. But I'm talking about the horseman race.
Meeting with Joey Pants, DEA, FBI, and Marcus and Mike. Track Tapia to Cuba.
And he said, Cuba? Isn't Cuba like 20 minutes away by flight?
It's not that far. Yeah, it's like 90 miles, I believe, right?
It's right there.
That's it.
You out for Cuba?
U.S. doesn't negotiate with hostage takers, especially not Cuban hostage takers, especially.
Yeah, it's a sensitive subject.
It's a delicate sitch. It's not a situation. It's my sister. Off the record, everybody's doing what they can for a diplomatic solution.
This is bullshit. And Marcus storms out. Mike follows him.
In slow motion, though. Did you notice that?
Of course. It's Michael Bay.
Bay.
We ride together, we die together. Bad boys for life.
Martin Lawrence, ass off crying.
Just gotta do it ourselves, man.
DEA and police see them and they're gonna help out. I don't know you. You look like you're about to do something stupid. I'm in.
The ex-Deltas are crazy. Turns out Vargas has a cousin in Cuba. He's a little crazy.
So much exposition.
They've got weapons, men, a safe house.
So much exposition.
Can't get caught by the Cubans. Tapia supplies drug money to Castro.
This exposition is just whatever needs to be figured out for this final scene, we've done it. It's all handled.
Captain brings him a care package from the CIA, which is another former Delta who does intel and demo.
It's Robson. From us.
They're loaded up into a chopper dressed for guerrilla warfare. Marcus thanks them all from the bottom of his heart like they're showing up to his daughter's birthday.
It's bay time.
They drop down from a rope, meet Tito. He's got a tilted hat because he's Cuban.
This Tapia Cuban mansion is a resort.
That makes sense because he's been building it for several years, as he expositioned us earlier in the movie.
2 hours ago. 2 hours ago. Expositioned us.
But guys, this is the part where Tito has a fucking army of people.
Yes, that's what they said.
Yeah, he's in the underground against Castro.
Just coincidentally, they've got everything they need right across the street from Tapia's mansion.
Guys, you're overthinking this.
I'm not.
The simple solution is just Bay. That's all that needs to be done.
This is honestly, Bruckheimer insisted on this section.
Had to have.
The guards play soccer every day at 3:30.
Why are we putting this on Bruckheimer?
Because he is constantly propagandizing for the military.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
So when the CIA's got LiDAR laser technology, that's real technology that Jerry Bruckheimer put in this movie to popularize it and show how cool the CIA is and how awesome the U.S. Army is.
Got it.
The safe house is right across from Tapia's crib. The safe house hides about as well as Raphael.
Yeah. That is a good
With
note.
the trench coat?
Yes, with the trench coat and the hat. Here's the breakdown. Security wired to the Cuban army. They need to blow up the security room first. They're digging a tunnel that diverges, one to the backyard, one to Tapia's escape tunnel.
They have a tunnel digging operation fully underway.
Literally digging a tunnel with buckets.
Who are these guys?
They got C4, they got guns, they got rockets, they got everything they need. Don't worry about it. They figured it all out, every angle.
Here you go, Zach.
Tapia and his daughter going over a Last Supper painting being done in the home.
Why they call this the Last Supper?
Because my ass is on.
The painting of Jesus, when they zoom in, ass off. Lock it in.
That's not Jesus.
Because it's him?
Yes.
Because he's Jesus?
That's him. Yeah.
Yes, lock it in, man. Catholic month.
I like to picture my Jesus wearing a tuxedo t-shirt with the exact same face as me.
I like to picture my Jesus in a fucking Cuban resort mansion that's wired to the Cuban army.
But it turns out that Johnny doesn't like this painting. This is fucking depressing.
He just wants angels looking down on him. Mike and Marcus go over the plan.
It made a model out of cigar boxes.
Yeah.
They've got a hot maid spy inside Lupe.
Oh, yeah.
Sure do.
They're going to throw cats and iguanas over the wall.
And I said cats and iguanas.
Just the motion detector.
I like the idea of just a bag full of cats and iguanas.
Yeah, just fucking tossing them.
They're just going to hang out. It's going to be fine.
They literally get tossed over a fence, too. They just chuck those motherfuckers.
And then Tapia Jr. walks in. Poppy, look what I found. Can I keep them? My ass is still on.
The construction workers making the diversion, ass on.
They also have two bimbos come in and talk to the driver.
Cheeks.
And have an identical truck.
Mike's hiding in the dummy casket, so is Marcus. Iguana set off the motion detectors.
CIA's got a remote control car. This is the top-notch technology of the CIA.
This thing could not be louder and more obvious. It interrupts the soccer game and it blows up the guards.
How is that the plan, by the way?
I don't know.
We're just going to drive it.
It sends these guards 40 feet in the air. This remote control car bomb.
It's C4, though.
I love also how the guards, by the way, 3:00. You don't miss it.
We do not miss this soccer game.
We're going to play this shit.
Every day?
And nobody's going to watch our backs.
They're also not even playing soccer. They're just in a circle kicking the ball to each other.
Kicking the ball. That's what they do at 3:00 every day.
It's like, hey, Amin, we're going to play one-on-one. And then it's just doing chest passes to each other. That's all it is.
Two-man weave.
Question, why is it bad guys always have random hoes sunbathing by their pool?
Michael Bay. Michael Bay put bimbos in every possible scene in this movie. There's a point earlier when Johnny's on the phone with Alexi and they both have two women as accessories around them.
Yeah, I do remember that.
They pop out of the tunnel, blow up the security room with the bazooka.
This whole time I thought this is going to be a very surgical strike. You're on foreign soil. You're going to extract this person.
No.
But this is a full-scale assault.
Yes.
What is it? You guys committed war. These are acts of war.
Yes.
Mike and Marcus bust out of the casket, start lighting people up. But, they're just out in the open.
They're also scissoring in that coffin. That's a tight fit.
It would be so hard to get out of that coffin.
With two huge guns.
Yes. They break into the escape tunnel. Tapia runs in.
Get me the American bitch.
Beach.
American beach. As he channels his inner Amin.
Amin just said bitch. For the shit of it. He wants General Santos on the phone. They go through the other part of the tunnel and Mama Tapia is there waiting with the shotgun.
She misses. The gun jams.
You fucking maricon! I'm gonna blow your head out! What's happened to this gun? My son is gonna slice you into chorizo!
Mama, I'm very sorry.
They knock her out. Delta grabs the daughter. Mike and Marcus storm the house.
Bay cocky all over. Grenades, tracking shots, gunfire.
Let me say this. This plan is being executed incredibly well. It really is.
Guys, they've been digging this tunnel for months. 2 tunnels.
At this point, I asked the question, are we going to get another shaky tail feather at any point here?
Come on. You know you're going to get one. They've got 30 seconds max to get sit out now that they've just set off a fucking war.
Meanwhile, trucks full of soldiers are arriving on the beach. There's another bazooka shooting a lifeguard hatch or something.
Yeah, why were they coming out of the lifeguard hatch?
One guy is prepping a bomb called Tapia House Gift. They're heading for the tunnel. More trucks full of soldiers. They tell Vargas and Reyes they're going to Plan B. What's Plan B? You don't pay attention to shit.
Enter.
It is a complete Baykaki. As the house gets blown to shit, you know that this is 2003 because their Plan B escape is a stolen yellow H2 Hummer.
Product placement.
Because same note too and turn of the century. Bitch at the same time.
This is the same car that LeBron had in high school.
Yes.
Exact same one.
That's the one.
Yes.
The yellow H2.
LeBron should get this car, not this exact one, because I'm going to fuck this one up. Also, Tito showed up because they need a Cuban guide.
They do.
What?
Tapia's apoplectic at the house being destroyed. Massive machine gun firing. Mike says Plan B didn't have that big ass gun in it.
What's the Plan B stand for? Bullshit.
You want to drive?
Yeah, pull over by the motherfuckers with the machine guns.
For some reason, Mike drives back into the house.
Yep, because he wants to go out the front door.
You were out the front door.
The army guy misses with the bazooka.
I guess I missed the part of the meeting where you drive through the dining room.
Enter.
Now the Hummer is escaping through the streets of Cuba. They need Tito to get them to Gitmo, Guantanamo Bay.
Turn of the century, bitch.
Ah, Jerry Bruckheimer.
No, you can't just drive onto a U.S. naval base. Hey, we're Americans. Tapia's firing at them. Mike says to Marcus, you know how when we get into situations, I'm always trying to make you feel better, like we're going to be all right, like we're going to make it? I could say it, but it would be a bunch of bullshit today.
Now they're driving into a hillside favela.
Sweeping shot of Cuba.
Tito Exposition says they're drug dealer shacks that make cocaine here.
Nice.
Marcus bets they would explode right on cue. Crash through and explodes. And they built this whole hillside shanty town to wreck it.
We built this shanty.
But it wasn't CGI.
We built this shanty with Baycocky.
We built this shanty out of scrap metal. And
they run through the entire shanty town, crashing and flying.
The level of explosions and everything, it looks like that shot in Tropic Thunder where Danny McBride lets off the fucking explosions in the movie.
I'm about to blow Mother Nature's tits off or whatever. This Hummer is a tank.
I mean, it is an army vehicle, you know?
It's good product placement.
They get through Cocaineburg, and now they're down the home stretch of the field.
Cocaineburg has a surprising amount of laundry lines. Just going to throw that out there.
Well, I mean, you got to multitask, Amin.
You got to hang the cocaine out to dry.
We're making cocaine also. My pajamas, they got a stain on them.
Everybody's shooting. They just have 3 bullets left of their gun.
All these guns, and nobody here got no bullets. I got one in my hip.
He's been hit. Gabby Union with her ass fully on. He's been hit.
Tito Exposition.
They see Gitmo. They're driving right for it. They're honking. Gitmo security really is not shit if they're able to get this far up.
This shot of Guantanamo Bay is so glamorous.
Oh my God, it looks amazing.
Wow. Look at this massive thing.
Everybody's out of their vehicles. Mike fires one of his 2 remaining bullets.
They light the shit out of both vehicles. And then everybody proceeds to get out of the car with guns in their hands.
Yeah.
And nobody gets shot at.
Sid and Marcus run towards the base, are stopped by gunfire from the soldiers. Tapia puts a gun to Mike's head. So he drops his gun. Sid sees. Marcus screams that they're Americans. I pay my motherfucking taxes. Shoot them. Tapia says they can't help you. You're staying in Cuba. An iguana then steps on a landmine and it explodes.
A bag full of cats and iguanas.
Soldiers then exposition that they're on a live minefield. Mike says to Tapia, why don't we all go home? Well, we'll go home. You go to a hotel. Because none of us are having a good day right now. That's a funny line because they blew up his house.
It is.
Carlos demands Sid's gun. She says she's going to toss it to his feet and then out loud for some reason says, right next to the mine. And she tosses it. She drops down to a knee. Marcus rolls in a live minefield.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just rolls.
David Hasselhoff would be proud.
The mine was extremely visible. They're not hidden at all.
This mine flies up in the air?
Yeah.
Do they do that?
Yes.
There are some that actually do that, yeah.
Wow. Thanks, Jerry Bruckheimer.
It makes Carlos fly when it explodes.
It's that cutting edge military technology. I mean, they're making all kinds of shit at Guantanamo Bay.
Marcus gets up. He shoots right past Mike's head, hits Tapia in the forehead. Tapia is ass off in this death.
Luckily, Zach, Mike's got his bulletproof Oakleys on, so that's why he doesn't flinch at all.
You still got them Oakleys?
You know that bullet's not coming through those lenses, okay?
0 chance.
0. Then, as Tapia lands into some deep sand,
but not on a mine,
his upper torso gets blown up because it landed on a mine.
Oh, it does land on a mine.
On the most delayed landmine possible.
Yeah.
Mike starts yelling, now that's how you're supposed to shoot. That's how I want my next partner to shoot. It's a dysfunctional motherfucker to bust somebody in the head like that. My next partner's going to invite me to his barbecues and shit, though. He's walking carefully through the minefield to get to Sid. Maybe let her come to you.
I came all the way to Cuba for this.
A kiss. Tail feathers.
7 times.
This is when I realized he's been wearing Oakleys this entire time.
Roll credits as we go over Biscayne Bay, but we're not done, boys. We got rafts and a pool. One last bit of banter.
You know, Mike, this ain't easy for me, but I was wrong. I'll be very proud for you to date my sister.
Thanks, man. You know, me and Sid thought about it, and your behavior was so crazy that whatever magic we could have captured, probably best if we didn't even, you know.
You're just gonna take advantage of my little sister, huh, Mike? Already you breaking her heart?
What the hell are you talking about?
Was she not good enough for you, Mike? Sid! Mike said you ain't shit!
Now, why would you scream out some crazy nonsense like that?
You know, Mike, I don't appreciate you coming over here, all right, disrespecting me in my new pool.
I bought your new pool.
You know what? Why don't you hook this pool up to your Ferrari and drag this motherfucker out of here?
First of all, I was just joking with you. Second of all this right here, smell yourself right now. Because this moment is what the fuck is wrong with you.
You know what, Mike? I got the transfer papers in the trash can. I'll go get them and glue them the fuck up.
Glue them up, Marcus. What? You want some glue?
And then we don't be partners no more.
I got glue in the car.
I'm talking to you. It's hot than a motherfucker. I feel like I'm cooking in this mother, and I gotta hear some shit out of you. And then on top of that shit, you gonna dog my baby sister?
Dog collapses the pool the exact same way, except it's a bigger pool. Mike kept the warranty. Bad Boy starts playing.
Marcus and Mike Amin the lyrics.
Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when we come for you? And there's no fucking dice sticking no. Hey, bad boy, hey. Come on, man. You gotta learn the words. Mike, you don't know the damn words either.
Why would they start singing it? What about just happened with a listen?
It's the end of the movie.
Roll the rest of the credits.
I wanted an 8 shake your filters.
I feel drained of all electrolytes in such a satisfied way.
I gotta say, it's definitely just because we were doing it for Cinephobe. I did not need this extra 30-minute, let's go blow up Cuba propaganda fest.
I did.
They could have just made the assault on like Tapia's house in Miami a little spicier.
No, I needed every minute of this.
Who cares if you lose the game? You got this off your chest. I mean, it's just one night of bar trivia.
Ooh. One night of bar trivia is sacrosanct to us.
Trivia is sacrosanct.
There's so much trivia.
Scenes from the movie were filmed at the Birdhouse in Delray Beach, Florida. The mansion stood nearly completed and vacant for years before it was purchased. The new owner advertised in Variety for a movie company to use the mansion in a movie and blow it up. By the end of the filming, only the swimming pool was left. So that's got to be Tapia's Cuban house.
Yeah, the Cuban house because they used the rocket launchers and shit. When Dennis Green...
The Bears are who we thought they were. And that's why we took the damn field. Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.
Not that Dennis Green, who played Reggie, showed up for shooting. He was told by Martin Lawrence's bouncer that he mustn't look into Lawrence's eyes or talk to him. And Lawrence himself was subsequently nasty to him. It was all a ploy arranged by director Michael Bay, who wanted the boy to be genuinely scared of Lawrence. Green also wasn't told about the gun he would be threatened with.
During the freeway chase scene, Michael Bay attached cameras to a couple of stunt cars and asked the drivers to crash into the falling cars in order to capture the never-before-seen shots.
Marcus's dog, Mason, actually belongs to Michael Bay. Martin Lawrence was uncomfortable acting around the dog during filming due to the dog's large size.
While this movie was shooting on one side of Cape Florida State Park on Key Biscayne, Too Fast, Too Furious was filming on the other side of the park.
Whoa! Really? I love that. Two of my favorites. 2 banger sequels.
This movie definitely, whoever made the Fast and Furious franchise, Vin Diesel, saw this, was like, we got to up the ante for the next ones.
Yeah, we got to up this big time.
Well, speaking about upping the antes, Michael Bay deliberately upped the ante on the action scenes for this film as he knew it would be released in direct competition with The Matrix Reloaded and Hulk.
Wow, he was worried about competing with Hulk?
Yes.
He clearly hadn't seen it.
I know, exactly.
The line in which Johnny Tapia says to Alexei, "Listen here, you Russian punk, me, Johnny Tapia, will sever your head off," was taken from a real FBI audio surveillance recording of John Gotti.
Wow.
In which Gotti stated, "You tell this punk, me, John Gotti, will sever your motherfucking head off."
Shout out to Travolta.
When Mike and Marcus are at the electronics store, the woman with her children who complains about this place being full of porno and shit is the same woman who played a similar part in iRobot, where she criticized Will Smith about the robots.
File.
The producers had to receive emergency relief of the manatee protection laws from Florida Governor Jeb Bush to hold the high-speed boat chase in Miami River.
Michael Bay claimed that one of the reasons he wanted to make this film R-rated was that he was tired of having to work within the confines of the PG-13 rating.
Yeah, PG-13 was really hampering Michael Bay from filling the screen with 80% tits.
iRobot is not even close, by the way. 56%.
Yeah, Steve Martin was a prop comic.
I love when Amin accuses someone else of not listening.
It doesn't happen often, but I get to do it.
Sorry, it was 3 hours ago.
Well, you know why it doesn't happen often? Not because you don't do it, but because I'm not paying attention enough to pick up on when you do it.
The body count was 51. That's only because no cops died in that
oh my God.
chase at the beginning.
So really 151.
And about 3 days before filming, Michael Bay suggested that Jordi Moya play Tapia with a Cuban accent. So Cuban-born Yul Vasquez, who played Reyes, was taped reading all of Jordi Mola's lines in Spanish and English.
Oh.
The MacArthur Causeway, the main route to South Beach in Miami, was shut down for several days for filming. This caused literally thousands of people to have to go to several miles out of their way to get to and from Miami Beach in early August 2002.
Dude, that's crazy traffic that would create.
I would have been fucking insane. Because the other one is like that little shit where you got to go through all them small-ass islands. Oh, fuck that.
No, you can't do that.
I'd like you all to do an experiment on a plant, something that may benefit mankind. And if you devise something that groundbreaking, I guarantee you a A in this course.
Whoa, hold on, man. You following me? You can't do that, Lionel. Look, man, if you don't want me to have a foreman job, I understand, but I need my fucking job, man.
Louis Pinnock Accent Award.
Blondie Dread.
Yeah, it's loaded.
Peter Stormare as Alexei, because Bay and Bruckheimer just think he's Russian. Jordi Moya doing a Cuban accent, I guess, because they changed it on him last minute. And Blondie Dread.
It's Blondie Dread, guys. Come on.
It's Blondie Dread. Not even close. Just clip in him asking about the devil again, and that cleans it up.
Who that? Who in my house? I'm the devil. Who's asking? The devil is not welcome here.
In my house.
Let's show them who the horsemen are, guys.
Yeah, we got soul.
Horsemen. Michael Bay seasoning, Baykaki, Bayhem, Exposition, Woosah, and I think the winner, Banter.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I think Baykaki.
Yeah, I think
however you want it to be. Baykaki, Michael Bay seasoning, Bayhem.
My opening note was lock it in. It's Banter, but nah, man.
I think it's Baykaki.
It's
I don't think he'll win, but Michael Bay is directing his ass off also.
That's not a bad... Okay, hold on. I'm interested in this conversation.
I'm happy to put him in the Horseman. I'm with it.
I think it's the Horseman.
Question, was this more Bay than Nacho Libre was Hit Him With a Hesse?
That's a great question. I don't want to be caught by recency bias, but I would say Bay wins out.
Is this more Baykaki than Armageddon?
Yes.
Yes. Decidedly.
Okay. Well, then there you go.
The female corpse alone.
The tits have it.
Breathe in through nose, out the mouth.
Ass on, ass off.
Teddy Rex, Moosey Teddy Rex. Teddy Rex, Moosey Teddy Rex.
Ass on, fuck it, ass off. Ass on, fuck it, ass off.
Michael Biehn Memorial Ass On Award. I had The Car Salesman with Dan Marino.
Really?
I got Mama Tapia.
No.
I got Gabby Union.
Yes. I got Tapia Jr. also.
Yeah, Tapia Jr. Oh, shit. There was someone at the beginning.
It was a cop. It was the cop.
Yeah. The cop at the beginning, the drug mule at the beginning, but Ty goes the volume here. Gabby Union is really bad in this movie.
I'm going to throw you my gun. To a landmine.
No, that landmine. It reminds me, we'll get to it at some point, but in Too Fast, Too Furious, as Tyrese and Paul Walker are like fighting and wrestling, at one point, Paul Walker calls out what he's doing next because he goes, "I'll choke you," and then just starts choking him. They leave it in the movie. That's what it reminded me of.
To me, the signature moment was when Tapia sticks a gun in her face and she's supposed to be frightened, but it legitimately made me laugh out loud. That's what I knew. Ass on.
Carl Weathers Memorial Ass Off Award. We got Michael Bay directing his ass off, Joey Pants as Captain Howard, Martin Lawrence as Marcus Burnett, and Will Smith as Mike Lowry.
I would say Martin Lawrence.
Really?
I think ultimately, like, he's the best in this movie. I mean, if we want to say Michael Bay's directing his ass off, I'm open to it.
Do you guys remember when The Departed won the Oscar?
Mm-hmm.
And we all sat there and said, but this is nowhere near this guy's best work.
Right.
Or when Leo won the Oscar for The Revenant, but again, like, this is not his best work. You call them Revlon calls, right? Makeup calls. You should have won it in some other year, but we fucked up. And so here's our apology.
Mm-hmm.
Martin Lawrence wins ass off. This is for you, sir. We should have given it to you for Beach Bum.
I think you're forgetting how good Jonah Hill was in Beach Bum.
Yeah, I don't see this as a makeup call.
Oh, no. I'm saying, to me, it's Martin Lawrence, and I'm apologizing to him.
Okay. When we were talking about how much of a movie star Will Smith is in this movie, it just made me nostalgic for the days when Will Smith was this level of star where
I don't mind giving it to both of them.
Bad Boys for Life.
To me, the different scene was when he's high on ecstasy.
That is a fucking great scene.
Whatever neck and neck was happening was gone after that.
Mike, take the picture.
Mike, pulling out his nipple, the licking of his hand, massaging Joey Pants.
It's 2 a.m. Get your hands off me. Joey Pants is great in this movie, but yeah, I would say Martin Lawrence.
All right, Martin Lawrence is Marcus Burnett.
Yeah, Steve Martin Lawrence.
Are you good at keeping secrets?
Absolutely.
Because I've got a present for you. Secret present outside by the dumpster.
Is it a baseball mitt?
It fits you like a baseball mitt, like a glove. I hope.
Golden Dumpster nominees. I mean, there's a billion, but I had written down Marcus not knowing the words to Bad Boys, the Haitian car chase sequence, people is trying to jack my loads, the Phat audio video scene, and Intimidating Reggie, which is my pick. It's Intimidating Reggie. I burst out laughing. Like, it's so funny. That's my pick. And they've done that scene in other movies. The only one that even comes close to being as good is in Den of Thieves, when he brings them in and everybody's just swole.
So this what's up. For the past 16 years, my daughter's safety and protection has been my responsibility only. Now, for the first time in her life, I gotta hand you that responsibility. Don't fuck up, or your mama will weep and she has to wheel your ass around every day the rest of your life. Now, I worked on this because I want to say this to you as nice as possible. You understand?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Tôi sĩ kêu hai hữu à gọi tại mình. Eh? Qua mới tôi hila mày ấy.
Okay. Well,
Eh?
it's all right. It's all right. Listen. All he's trying to say is it's wonderful to meet you, and he wants you to have a beautiful evening.
I'll see you at 11:30.
Yeah. Well, 11:30. Yeah, 11:30. Good choice.
Can I tell you? I've never seen Den of Thieves.
Me neither.
That's kind of surprising.
That's one with 50 Cent, right? I would have definitely guessed that Zach saw that shit.
It's 42%.
I see it on Netflix all the time. I always think, all right, I'm going to dive in, and then I just never pull the trigger on it.
Gerard Butler is so ass off in that movie. He's so funny.
I refuse to believe it.
I don't like him.
Me neither.
My golden dumpster, for me, it's between the ecstasy scene and shit just got real. That moment, the whole like shot.
Oh, yeah.
There's the circling the rooms shot in Blondie Dread's house.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, house.
Don't forget the 360 in the car, and then he just unloads.
Just unloads Well, that's part of my pick is that entire 12 minutes and 50 seconds of the drop going bad to the end of that causeway pile up and explosions and everything. That highway scene, that causeway scene, I was legitimately exhausted watching it in such a satisfied way.
But then you gotta pick me up right afterwards. Shake your tail feathers.
Actually, no. You know what? Fuck it. Shake your tail feathers throughout this movie. Whenever I need to pick me up
7 times,
shake your tail feathers pops on.
I mean, that should have been a horseman.
It actually probably should have been.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Does that outshine Baykaki?
I don't know, man.
I don't think so.
No.
It's 7 times playing that shit. You understand that Master of Disguise had 4 different theme songs and it still combined didn't add up to as many plays as fucking Shake Your Tail Feather?
I just surprised myself because I really thought I was going with the causeway scene, but no, Shake Your Tail Feathers.
Wow.
Because now I just want to watch that video.
Dun, 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 dun.
Do it for Bad Boy.
Amin, what's your golden dumpster?
Mike telling the story about how him and Sid started dating.
Had fish. Grouper. It was Grouper.
It was Grouper.
I had the chicken.
But there's a pause in between every little piece of information. He just keeps staring at him. So like, remember I said I was going to come back and I didn't come back.
Well, Zach, you picked it, motherfucker.
Motherfucker. I like that.
Cobra File.
File. I love this fucking movie. File. Such an easy file. I can't believe it qualifies. It's so stupid that it qualifies. It's such an easy file.
And it's not like it's close. 23% is insanity.
On like 100 and something reviews. Like it's not even close. But no, easiest file.
Watching this made me realize I've never watched it in its entirety.
Really?
I've seen a lot of the middle. I've never seen the beginning, and I've definitely never seen the whole Cuba thing. I was like, what the fuck is happening? So all of that was new to me. 147 minutes, 2 hours and 27 minutes. It's a long-ass movie, man. And you guys know my rule about movies that are longer than 2 hours.
Well, that's not exactly true.
What?
That's not your rule.
How is that not my rule?
It is when you feel like it.
Yeah. That's not.
Name a movie longer than 2 hours that I filed. Exactly.
No, I mean, let me go through the spreadsheet. They're here.
Okay.
Showgirls.
Name 2.
I'm going to say Bad Boys 2 because you're not an idiot.
Okay.
The Departed.
Shit, I really, if I could take that one back.
Fallen.
Fallen was fucking a file. Haven't said all that.
5 Heartbeats.
For a 2 hour, 27 minute movie.
There's a theme here.
Red Notice.
The Rock is Black. 2 hour and 27 minute movie.
Disclosure.
It really doesn't have a whole lot of slow points. The pace goes along pretty well. Like Mayes, I wish we didn't have to go to Cuba. But again, I wasn't bored. I was just mystified by much of Cuba. Guys, it's going to be a file for me.
Mayes, sweep, or are you going to buck the trend?
Which is what he did fucking... People are pissed about Legion, by the way, Mayes. I just want to let you know that.
Oh, Legion, that piece of shit movie that was boring as hell? Yeah.
Dude, that boring?
People are upset.
Boring?
People are upset, man.
I'm sorry, man. I had no horse in this race. I thought I was going to hate it. I fucking love that movie.
Angels.
We'll have to do another Paul Bettany movie to really probe Amin's obsession.
Yeah, Amin said...
Erotic obsession with Paul Bettany.
Amin said that he was ass off, right?
Not just ass off.
Didn't Amin try to give ass off?
Not just that he's ass off. I don't know. I can't think of the last time that he was that into somebody.
Are you guys trying to re-legislate fucking Paul Bettany's ass off?
No, I'm not trying to re-legislate shit. You brought it up, motherfucker.
No, I'm just saying, Zach over here is like, Amin said he was ass off. I'm like, what do you mean Amin said he's ass off? He was ass off.
I mean, just do me a favor. Listen to that. Like, something comes over you.
Yeah, there's a weird...
It doesn't make sense. Like, I didn't know you liked Paul Bettany that much.
I remember just wondering, like, what's happening? Is this a bit?
I didn't know I liked Paul Bettany that much. Fuck, man. He acted his ass off. Him and Jeep, man. They both won me over.
And then you say that?
No, Lucas Black was so bad in that movie.
Oh, my God. Okay, Bad Boys 2.
Yeah.
Michael Bay... in his fucking bag, all of the shots, not just the big set pieces, but literally every time there's interstitials or transitions, he's directing his ass off.
It's Michael Jordan in the 93 finals, just putting up 40 on Phoenix every night.
Will Smith and Martin Lawrence are fantastic. Excellent combination there. I think the funniest part to me is how after the set pieces, there's no explanation of the fallout. They finish what they need to do, and then it's just, oh, Gabrielle Union escaped. Oh, Johnny's on a plane, etc. Doesn't matter. Didn't need to go to Cuba. Doesn't matter. File. Sweep it.
Wow.
You think they did paperwork?
For going to Cuba? Oh, wait, do you think an international incident didn't occur?
That was my favorite part, was they're just like, oh, well, we're not allowed to officially go.
Right.
But everybody there is going to secretly go.
Everybody in that room comes over. Yeah.
And then also we're going to bring in the CIA. They're spies. Don't worry about it. Like, it's...
No offense, but like, it's just some cop's sister. Like, it's...
First of all, a black cop, by the way, at that. Second of all, Maze, you remember in Lord of the Rings, in the Fellowship of the Ring, where they reveal, hey, we got to go and we got to throw this ring in the fucking fires of Mordor or whatever. And then like everyone's like, and I'll lend my axe and my sword and da-da-da. Remember that part?
Yeah.
So when I watched that movie, I watched it Christmas Day 2002, whenever it came out. Like I watched it in the theater. And remember that scene happened, and I swear to God, I got up and I started to walk out the theater. I was like, wow, what a great movie. Clearly, that's the cliffhanger, which they're going to lead us to the next one. Because at this point, it was like 2 hours in. They kept talking. It was like, oh, wow, like Stinger. Okay, cool. After credit scene. I stood in the back of the theater for a fucking hour watching the rest of that movie.
What? You didn't go sit back down?
No.
Yeah, that's maybe halfway.
What?
That scene reminded me of the same thing when like everyone was like, we'll go. And my cousin lives in Cuba and like, oh, also I'm in the CIA.
Oh, wow, this is setting up Bad Boys 3.
One does not simply walk into Johnny Tapia's compound unless you have an iguana.
And cats.
And I stood up and I started to walk out like, oh, what a great movie. I can't wait for Bad Boys 3 because clearly the one that just came out was Bad Boys 4 Life. Oh. What a time.
Make sure you're tweeting us your Louis Pinnock Award, 5 Horsemen, Ass On, Ass Off, Golden Dumpster, and your verdict of phobe or file. At Talk Hoops, at Darth Amin, at Corn Puzzle, at Lebitard Show.
Next time we make love, you introduce me to Jade.
Guys, so we switched up the selection method because a couple of assholes couldn't stop buying votes.
Because you guys fucked it up.
You ruined it for everybody.
Yep.
You ruined it for everybody. So we had to switch the system. And you know what's funny? I'm glad we switched the system. You know what? Thank you.
Whoa.
Thank you, assholes. I like the system a lot more.
Film noir.
I like it a lot more.
Wow, okay.
I like it a lot more.
I don't know how to feel yet.
Look, first of all, I love the excitement and engagement level from our esteemed panel of judges. We went with the 3 most frequent guests in Cinephobe history, right? Roy Bellamy, Juju Gotti, and the one and only Stu Gatz.
Wow, no Mike Ryan.
Well, Mike's not talented anymore. He's a suit, so he doesn't count.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, that's what he gets for the fucking Judge Dredd shit, man.
Wow. I mean,
maybe we did Judge Dredd. Maybe he'd be here.
Mike, Amin's thoughts do not represent everybody on this podcast. Just let you know that.
You wanna apologize for anti-Semitism too? And
whoa! I support puppies.
There you go.
Because he didn't do Judge Dredd, he will not be a judge.
You're not going to be a judge,
but he'll have the dread.
The law. Basically what we've done, I just presented them the 3 movies in order of how we did them. So Nacho Libre, Legion, Bad Boys 2. And I said, rank them first to last. And so we got 2 first place votes for Bad Boys 2. We got 1 first place vote for Legion. We got 0 first place votes for Nacho Libre.
All right, Roy, you're part of the inaugural committee making the selections.
Pretty much an easy answer. I mean, from best to last. I mean, obviously, Bad Boys 2, that's the best.
Right.
Then I'll have to go with Legion 2, and Nacho Libre is dead last.
Legion was the best. Bad Boys 2, second. And then the third was Nacho Libre.
I didn't see Legion. Was Legion good? I didn't see Legion. I'm going to go Bad Boys 2.
The first winner of the wild card in Cinephobe history is our wild card, Zach Harper.
Wild card, bitches!
Wild card? What are you talking about? The most honest podcast there is.
Oh my God. I was listening to Honest Thief. Holy shit. Ladies and gentlemen, That episode.
I tried to tell you it's a great movie.
No, the movie's terrible, but the episode is phenomenal. We've never been firing all three of us on all cylinders. It was just seamless.
Oh, man. I remember having so much fun doing that episode.
Like the Legion episode. I think the Legion episode is an all-timer.
So I got the wild card, boys, huh?
7 fantastic months later, Zach has a wild card to show for it.
Oh, man. It feels good to be recognized not only by the people, but by the judges. You know, I'm the first honest podcaster. I'm the first honest podcaster to be recognized by both the people and the judges. And it feels right. It feels like home. It feels like this is the way things are supposed to be.
The judges were not thrown off at all when I said this is for Catholic month. Nobody blinked.
Yeah, there's also no questions about what that meant or anything like that. They just blew right through that stop sign.
Doesn't matter, man. They know what Catholic month means. They're here for the movies.
For Juju and Roy, they knew what it meant because they are loyal listeners of the pod.
Right.
For Stugotz, it literally came down to he told me, I've never heard of Legion.
Yeah.
He said Bad Boys 2. No question.
He heard Bad Boys 2 and he was like, here we go. I like this movie.
Shit just got real.
Shit just got real indeed.
But KKK month is not over. So what's next up, Zach?
What are we talking about? Well, as you know, at the end of Catholic month, spelled with 2 C's, no K's. At the end of Catholic month, we thought...
Catholic month? What are you talking about?
Well, there are 2 C's in Catholic. You dummy.
Yeah. Mayes thought you meant at the end.
No, it's called a joke, guys. I know how to spell Catholic. I've only typed it who knows how many times this month. Never during the Bad Boys 2 episode, but yeah.
So for the end of Catholic month, we had to get some more Catholic up in here. We couldn't think of anybody better for this than the one and only Smetty, Jessica Smetana.
No way.
Yes.
She makes her debut.
Her Cinephobe debut, and she picked the Da Vinci Code.
What?
Which still hasn't ended yet.
Wait, isn't that for Basketball Illuminati?
No, surprisingly not, I mean. Although maybe because this podcast and this movie are going to be so fucking long, maybe it'll bleed over into Basketball Illuminati. We don't know.
Oh my God.
Find out next week.
We do it for fun, we just do it for fun, dirty ENT. We do it for fun, bad boy.
Nelly, Diddy, Murphy, Lee. This is history, baby.
We do it for fun, stack them bucks.
Come on now, and the band play it on. I see you, Kudas. Bad Boys 2, the soundtrack. Let's go. Yeah.
Who your name is? Where you from? Turn around. Who you came with? Is that your ass or your mama half reindeer? I can't explain it, but damn, so glad you came here. I'm still a sucker for corn, but no, I never changed that. Your body is baby mama, but where your brains at? Still the same cat when I was younger, running with bad boys. But now I'm older, and smaller, running with bad boys. Here come another man, unlike no other man. Candy coated, switching every other lane. Y'all help me, won't you please help me? Eighth girl this week, and it's only Tuesday. I like the cocky bow-legged ones, like white and Dominicans, Hispanics and Asians. He shaking for Nelly's son, Manolos, Mano-nos. I can't tell everybody, and they we just when you do it well. Take it low, girl, go and take it low. We can even do it slow. We can even do it slow. Take it where you wanna go, either way you wanna go. Take that ass to the floor. Hop something, move something, shake your tail feather. Girl, go and take it low. We can even do it slow. We can even do it slow. Either way you wanna go, either way you wanna go. Take that ass to the floor. Hop something, move something, shake your tail.
And real girls get down on the floor. Now get that money, honey, act like you know. Mama, I like how you dance, the way you fit in them pants into the flow. Take it low, girl, do it again. You know I love that. Now where them girls at? It's Diddy, Murphy, Lee, and Nelly. How you love that? Come on, we got another one, player. From New York to the dirty, how they loving it, play. Baby, you impressive. Let's get to know each other. You the best of the best. And you gotta love it in the dress. It's the sexiest. I had to tell her she's a young Janet Jackson, live and living color. Look at mama, you're dead wrong for having them pants on. Caprice cut low, so when you shake it, I see a thong. Our pockets full of dough, shaking feathers to the moon. And it's Bad Boy and Nelly, man, somebody better want him. do it slow. Either way you wanna go, either way you wanna go. Just take that ass to the floor. Hop some, move some, shake your tail feather.
Oh no, I heard them bad boys coming. Can't stop now. Gotta continue my running, yeah. Cause we gon' party till the lights come on. And then my song stop, fuck it, cause my mic's still on.
Yo, I'm the big booty type, I like them thick with they mind right. Banging personality, conversate when the time right. I'm not hard, I got women that handle that. They be like he the man when I'm really a thundercat. Come on, you know the tits connect like Voltron. Collect so much grass, Popo thinking we molons. My cohons don't match that, but it matches her head wrap and the seats that I got in the lap. I'm just a juvenile, cause I be about G's. Keep the women wheezy, man, they say they have my babies. I'm young like Turk, I like that cash and that money.
I'ma eat my money.
Man, I'm that damn hungry, I'm starving like Marvin, girl. Begging my pardon. I got 16 bars of fire, is what I'm starting. Plus my rats come in packs like Sammy and Dean Martin. And I got so many keys, you think I'm valet parking. Get it? Girl, go and take it low. We can even do it slow. We can even do it slow. Either way you wanna go, either way you wanna go. Just take that ass to the floor. Hop some, move some, shake your tail feather. Girl, go and take it low. We can even do it slow. We can even do it slow. Either way you wanna go, either way you wanna go. Just take that ass to the floor. Hop some, move some, shake your tail feather.
Oh no, I heard them bad boys coming. Can't stop now. Gotta continue my running, yeah. Cause we gon' party till the lights come on. And then my song stop, fuck it, cause my mic's still on.